Buy now, pay later. It's been around forever, but it's getting a new life on apps among TikTokers, young buyers. Many don't realize there is a hidden price to this trend. Jason Bellini looked into the financial pitfalls in our series, The United States of Debt.
It's finals week at the University of California, Los Angeles. Junior poli-sci major Acuna Acubilo takes time away from studying to show Newsy the app she says she uses to make most of her online purchases, Klarna.
I've gotten a lot of stuff for my dorm, actually. Like my mini fridge, which was around like $200, I bought with Klarna. I got LSAT prep books because I'm planning to take the LSAT in April.
Using apps to buy stuff, that's nothing new. At UCLA, you can use your phone to get an autonomous robot to deliver you pizza. But Klarna is one of a number of buy now, pay later apps, which are booming in popularity, particularly with young people. They allow you to purchase items online or in store and pay for them interest-free in weekly or monthly installments.
You open the app and you can immediately see your purchase power.
But what they often don't see is how fast, across multiple apps, their debt is accruing. And you're saying that a lot of your friends also are using it?
Yeah, all of my friends, basically.
Gen Zers are turning to buy now, pay later more than their older counterparts. This year, nearly 2 out of 3 18 to 24-year-olds said they used these apps. Last year, it was closer to 1 in 3.
I noticed like over the summer and this early fall, it became a lot more like available, especially when it comes to like more stores or like more like important purchases. I was looking on Expedia, and now you can use Klarna and Afterpay for flights and hotels.
Vacation now, pay later.
Yeah, it's made vacation more accessible to some people.
The exponential growth of these alternative financial products clearly shows that consumers want them.
In November, a congressional task force on financial technology held hearings that focused on the promise and peril of these emerging products.
Refunds may be difficult to obtain, empowering consumers and businesses.
The association representing these apps says they're helping people avoid high-interest credit card debt and payday loans, which carry costly finance charges.
So they're using these products because it gives them a certainty. They know exactly when the payments are due, so it gives them that consistency in being able to budget better within their own means.
But consumer protection advocates are concerned that buy now, pay later products are innovative debt traps. Credit Karma recently found that more than half of Gen Z and millennial users say they've missed at least one payment, and that can lead to penalties as high as 25%.
Let's say you don't have enough money to like balance like your account, like and the payment fails, then you have to pay a late fee.
And that can add up.
Yeah, it can add up. It's really tragic. Sometimes the late fee is like equal to as much as like one of the payments that you might have to do. I did have this one friend who had to pay off $800 at once, and that is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money for a student.
Yeah, she got a job on campus because she was like, I have no idea like how I'm gonna do this. She basically worked as many hours as she was able to, and she still got hit with the late fee that was like over $100.
And you can be doing several apps at the same time.
Yeah.
So then you can have a number of payments due.
It does add up. I've experienced that. Like, it'll be like one text, I'll be like, oh, you have a payment of like $12 coming up. Then the next day it'll be like, oh, $16.
There are definitely concerns that folks are stacking these products and taking out more than they're able to repay when they get these products.
What are the potential consequences of that?
Under many of these products, what you're doing is you are authorizing in advance payments that come out of your account. If the providers are not doing anything to make sure that consumers are actually able to afford them, then you could have the possibility that by buying something online, you're going to cause a payment to come out of your account before you need to, let's say, pay rent.
California is the first state in the country to regulate buy now, pay later, requiring the companies to get licensed as loan providers.
Prior to our doing this, in California and in many states, these products were not being regulated at all. They had been structured in a way that avoided any regulation by our agency or federal agencies.
And what's the problem there?
The problem is that no one's checking to make sure that the companies are doing what they're supposed to. No one's checking to make sure that they're responding to consumer complaints whenever they come in, and no one's really watching the back of the consumers.
National regulation specific to buy now, pay later apps appears nowhere in sight.
Until we gather a sound understanding of these products and how they are used, we should refrain from implementing burdensome regulations that would overly impede consumers from receiving the benefits that the programs bring.
Do you think it's a good thing that these apps exist?
I say definitely take them with a grain of salt, because sometimes it can feel like a video game or like The Sims, where it's you're spending fake money, but no, it's real money.
Real money that's adding to the debt burden taken on in many cases by people who owe a lot already. Jason Bellini, Newsy, Los Angeles.